Carter. I'm the President and CEO of Cabral Gold. Cabral Gold has an advanced gold project in northern Brazil called Cuiú Cuiú. We as a management team have invested a lot of our own money into Cabral. I myself have invested almost 2 million Canadian dollars. We've been we're involved in 5 grassroots gold discoveries in Brazil in the last 20 to 25 years. Those various deposits total over 5 million ounces. Several are in production, including the Tocantinzinho gold mine, which is very close or immediately adjacent to Cabral's key asset. The project next door to us that I just mentioned is being mined by GMining. It is currently the 3rd largest gold mine in Brazil, and Cuiú Cuiú historically produced 10 times more placer gold from the streams than Tocantinzinho. We currently have 1.2 million ounces, which is spread across 2 main gold deposits. That resource estimate was last completed or updated in 2022, and we've made 4 new hard rock gold discoveries since then at PDM, Mashishi Main, and Mashishi Northeast, and Jeremy-Sima. And we've had some really good drill intercepts, including 11 meters at 33 grams, 12 meters at 27 grams. We have a fully funded starter operation that is under construction. The strategy here is to develop the project into 2 stages. Initially, we're going to be mining the surface weathered material, and that operation should be producing around 20,000 ounces a year, an all-in cash cost of $1,200 an ounce from the 4th quarter of next year, 2026. As a management team, as I said, we have a lot of money in our own project. We're all very experienced people. You can read about the team here on the slide, but we've been together quite a long time, and we're very, very experienced in Brazil. Capital structure, we currently have 273 million shares out. The stock has been rising over the last couple of years. We did get a recent re-rate when we announced that we had secured funding for the starter operation that I just mentioned. We have a good institutional roster of shareholders, and as I said, I myself have put in almost $2 million of my own money into the company. I also mentioned we're right next door to GMining's Tocantinzinho mine, which is the 3rd largest gold mine in Brazil. Both our project area that you can see there on the left and GMining's Tocantinzinho deposit sit on the same northwest trending regional structure. As I said, we have several gold deposits here and several new discoveries. The new discoveries, we are drilling on those right now. The objective is to update the resource estimate toward the end of 2026. As I said, it was last updated in September 2022. There are, in addition to the known discoveries and the known deposits we have here, about 50 peripheral targets. Lots of potential. This is the central gold deposit, and this is the resource block model from 2022. Lots of gaps to expand between these red blocks here. So we will be doing quite a lot of infill drilling at the central gold deposit. Currently, the resource estimate here is about 500,000 ounces. We're hoping to significantly expand that in the coming months. Similar story at the second gold deposit that we have here, which is 5 kilometers away. It's an east-west trending deposit, MG. Again, a lot of potential, particularly down dip, and a lot of gaps here that we're aiming to fill in with the current drill program. The other important thing about both of these gold deposits, and you can see it here in the photo, is there are a lot of high-grade mineralization at both MG and Central, and that box has, I think it's running 2.6 meters at about 28.9 grams. That's pretty common for Cuiú Cuiú. There is a lot of high-grade material at Cuiú Cuiú. This is, again, is the resource model from 2022, which is over 3 years out of date now. The red holes are planned holders. We fill in some of these gaps in the next few months with, and we're hoping with the objective of expanding this current resource. This Mashishi area, Mashishi complex, 2 of the 4 new discoveries that we mentioned are very, very close, immediately north of the MG gold deposit. MG is the area to the south in this slide. We are drilling up both Mashishi Main and the Mashishi Northeast area where you've got those colored boxes. That's just highlighting some of the high grades that we've got recently. 12 meters at 27.7 grams, 11 meters at 33 grams, 5 meters at 24.5 grams. Very, very exciting area. So within the next few months, we should have resource estimates on both of those new discoveries. As I said, a lot of peripheral targets. Unfortunately, I don't have time to get into these, but there's some very exciting drill results outside the new discoveries and the existing deposits that we've got. We plan on mining or developing this project into 2 stages. The initial stage is to mine this surface material that you can see here. It's weathered rock called saprolite. That will give us a significant amount of cash in the near term. It is under construction currently, and it is fully funded. So the idea is to generate some cash here and then feed a significant amount of that cash back into drilling the remaining targets within the district. As I said, it is a very large district with over 50 targets. We've got 5 areas that we know of so far where we've got weathered material that are sitting above the major gold deposits that we've identified in the hard rock and several of the new discoveries. And 3 of those are currently in the mine plan. That's a typical cross section. The layer at the top is the weathered material. It's up to 60 meters thick. And then you can see the hard rock deposits extending underneath that. We submitted a PFS, or we released a PFS in July of this year, 2025. We're contemplating here as an initial step mining about 1 million tons a year. The capital cost for this starter operation, which is under construction, it's fully funded, is $37.7 million. And as I said, the average cash cost per ounce should be around about $1,200 per ounce. This will be a heap leach project. It is on-off pads. This has all been engineered and designed by Asenco Engineering, a big multinational engineering firm that has a big office in Brazil. A lot of these long lead items have already been ordered, so there's quite a lot happening on site currently. The PFS study was done at assumed gold price of $2,500 an ounce. We have a 78% IRR at $2,500 an ounce and a $74 million NPV with a 10-month payback. At a gold price of $3,500 an ounce, it has a 151% IRR and a 6-month payback. So the opportunity of this Cabral Gold is that management has been involved in a number of gold discoveries in Brazil in the last 20 to 25 years. We've got a lot of our own money in the company. We have a significant resource base here of 1.2 million ounces, which was last updated in 2022. We are within the Tapajós Gold Belt and immediately adjacent to GMining's Tocantinzinho operation, and we've got not 1 new discovery, but 4 new discoveries since the resource was last updated. It is a district-scale project, and we have a fully funded Stage 1 starter operation that is currently in construction and expected to produce gold for the first time in the 4th quarter of 2026. Thanks very much.